Hello, my friends, I'm Typhon. Friends, sending you all a big hello, respect, and love for the new day. Grandpa, calm down.
Stop. Son, stop. Leave the chickens alone for a moment.
I started feeding the chickens in the morning.
Grandpa's crazy one followed me. He came in too. I didn't stop him, and neither did you.
Eat up, my lions.
Here you go.
Now, friends, today's topic is Hades and Tosun. As you know, yesterday, Tosun and Hades had a little fight. Let me say Tosun and Hades, Apollo, thankfully, we got through it without any serious injuries. These kinds of things happen between little dogs. In fact, they got into a real leadership struggle, and I was really surprised that Hads acted that way, but one of them had to accept the leadership. Hades, the father, took the leadership from Tosun. Now, there's something like this. Some people wrote in the comments asking if I'm trying to make Tosun look bad or something. When they said make him look bad, they meant, are you trying to scare Tosun? That's what they told me. I couldn't understand those comments either. I don't get what they mean. If you ask why, man, Tosun is my dog. He's not a stranger's dog. Hades is my dog. Tosun is the kind of dog that gets spoiled like this. He would be less than a year old. He would be a puppy. He fights, loses confidence, and becomes timid. That's separate. Calm down, Orhos. He's attacking me, so I'm worried. Now, about Tosun, the dog. Anyway, you see it. He's about 2 years old, 25 to 26 months. He's just over 2 years old. He's a big dog and now an adult. Nothing upsets or shakes his confidence. That's just not his nature. I wondered if some people were underestimating our Bhutas. If they underestimate him, they're mistaken. We've been dog owners for years and have done this for a long time. I know how animals can be broken and lose confidence. You get it. I'd never do that to my own dog. I don't understand your reasoning. If it were a puppy, maybe, but it's not. So what's happening? Tosun is becoming more ambitious and stronger. Why now? Let me give you an example. Tosun gets stronger as he gains more experience. He becomes a tougher dog. These are things that come with experience. Let me give you an example. An animal came here and got into a fight. All right. But it doesn't know anything. If it doesn't know anything, for example, it gets beaten up. When it gains experience and learns how to act, it gets even stronger. We need to develop this logic. Think of it like this. For example, how does a man become a boxer? How does someone become a mixed martial arts or Muay Thai fighter? Isn't that right? By constantly training, fighting, and so on. That's how he does it. Of course, our goal is not to bring dogs down or anything. I hope this example I gave isn't misunderstood. There are 50 dogs here. They're in a pack. These dogs also need to know how to protect themselves. They need to get stronger. That's my point. We're bringing both over. I'll show you Hades and Tosun. You'll see them both. Hades Baba has gotten old, guys. He's about 7.5 years old now. Hades is really very old now. Anyway, the average lifespan of a Rottweiler is between 8 and 10 years. A Rottweiler's lifespan is 8 to 10 years. They aren't breeds like the Kangal, which can live 15, 21 years. Of course, since it's old, it doesn't have its youthful state, doesn't have the lively, energetic, vibrant state it once had. It's old. When you say Tosun, it's a dog whose blood boils very quickly. A younger dog. A dog in the prime of its youth. It's a different world. Hades is already stronger. I know, but the point is Hades is... For the first time, I saw a dog that could withstand a fight with him. But that's because of age, of course. That's also because of age. There's also this problem. Now let's go to Hades. And please don't let me down while we're at it. Please like, subscribe, and comment to support me. Your support means a lot. Please keep supporting me. Grandpa Jibrick said so. Don't let me down. I share the top commenters' names. You can see 3 on the screen. Thanks to everyone who comments and supports. Sorry if I couldn't show your comment. There are a lot coming in. I get confused about who to add. I hope those I missed will forgive me. Next video, I'll feature top commenters again. Feel free to leave as many comments and emojis below as you want. Grandpa, come. Grandpa, come on, my lion, Grandpa. Grandpa, come, we're going out. Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa, come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Come on, Posh. If Grandpa would just listen to me once, I'd be so happy. Grandpa, come here.
Grandpa, leave the chickens alone. Come here. Come, my Pasha, come. Grandpa. Grandpa, why did he say he's so naughty? Why is this grandpa so naughty and won't listen to his father?
Oh, pass. Great job. Let's lock this door too so no old man gets in. Come on, let's go to Had's Baba, guys. Hads, how are you, my boy? The fury of the night. My handsome son. The very child of charisma. Mashallah to my son. Now, guys, I'll show you his toast in a bit. Okay? Now I'm going to treat the dogs. Yesterday, I did it after the video. Some called them stupid and questioned why I treated the dogs, but I just don't show it in the video. I do it after the video anyway, like now. Do I need to show everything? There's not even a serious injury. These are just minor scratches. These things happen between dogs. The important thing is, for example, some people try to give me advice like, why did you separate them? Come on, man. Now you. Look, I know my dogs. I know their personalities. I understand how they'll approach things, what they can do. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly pulled Hades or Tosun out of there without watching the situation? Tosun either grabs Hades' lower part or Hades grabs his number 12. God forbid, if something hits his eye, he could lose it. So, approaching in an uncontrolled way is even more dangerous. Don't approach recklessly. I'll pull one there and the other will grab it. Yesterday, did it manage to bite in the last incident I pulled? I took it as calming down, right? We know that now. How will we handle and separate it? It looks easy from the outside. If the person who made that comment came here during the fight, I swear they'd have a hard time. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd get all flustered. Maybe they'd even faint from fear. You get it. I'm making sure everyone stays safe. I've never seen Hyatt like that before. Usually Hades fights. How is death involved? Leadership in life, that doesn't exist. That's the first time I've seen him like that. Age is weighing on him. He's becoming a normal dog. He used to be a beast. And also, guys, let me put this way about Hades Baba. When I say Hades Baba, dogs have a mouth, right? Look, dogs have a mouth pressure force. Jaw strength. Dogs get this jaw strength from the upper jaw. They use upper jaw pressure as the main force. Don't forget. Now, as you know, one of Hades' upper canine teeth had come out before. It had broken off, guys, earlier. What's happening to Hades now? For example, if I'm going to fight and one of my two arms is missing, what happened? I've lost half my strength. Same logic. Actually, I noticed it last night. Hades grabbed Apollo there first. You know, he never did that to Tosun. With Apollo, he grabbed his leg, the bone specifically, hard. He used excessive force on the bone. He used too much force, so the other canine tooth got dislodged. Look, this is something that shouldn't happen. I swear, this is something that shouldn't happen. I don't know if this happens to others, but it does to me. One misfortune after another. Hades' left canine was gone. This time, the one on the right came out. The reason is that he grabbed the bone. Why? Because I set an example. Use the stone for examples. It's hard. What happened to the stone? I bit it. I bit it suddenly, and what happens then? They put it in a wrap without realizing. You chew it, it gets stuck. What happens? My tooth breaks, right? This time, the same thing happened to Hades. Also, due to his age, his mouth and jaw aren't as strong. He's referring to the bones. For example, can a 30-year-old man have the same bone strength as a 60-year-old man? What happens in this case? The 60-year-old is weaker compared to him. Understand? We're bringing out Hades Baba. Hey guys, let me show you their treatments today. Hades Baba, relax. That's my lion. Now, I treated Hades last night. His wounds, his dressing, his antibiotics, his painkillers. Today, I'll show you the key points. What should we do after a dog fight? I'll explain the key point. Okay. I understand. Some people, since they haven't lived in a pack of dogs like I have, see these little fights as a big deal. I was like you at first, you know. I used to think, doesn't the dog feel pain when they fight? And so on. Then I felt sorry. I thought to myself, whenever I saw even a tiny thing, I feel bad. You know, of course it's sad, and of course they feel pain. But here's the thing, guys. Look, dogs' pain threshold is 20-30 times higher than humans. I mean, the dog's leg gets torn off, and it keeps walking, keeps playing. It loses its eye and still keeps going. They're not like humans. Dogs have a very high pain threshold. Do you understand? For example, Tosun, let me put it this way. There was blood on Tosun's face there, too. That's not Tosun's blood, guys. At that moment, blood came out there because Hadz's tooth came out from the root. Do you get it? His mouth blood got on Tosun. Just so you know, something that shouldn't have happened did. It happened, I swear. Come on. Let's connect the address here now, guys. Okay. Now, I'll show you the treatments, and then I'll show you the powder, and we'll see the latest situation with the powder. Come on, buddy. Let's connect the address here. Guys, today I'm speaking with examples. Of course, something like this probably hasn't happened to anyone else. What happened to me is the dog is going to fight, and its tooth comes out. Why? Because the animal has such jaw pressure, such a strong mouth, that when it hits the bone, it knocked its own tooth out. You understand? Look. It's a joke. Look, I doubt this happened to anyone else. No one. Look. Now, first of all, guys, my dog got into a fight. I'm gonna take him to the vet. I'll show it again and again. At least you guys can learn too. You might get a dog someday, or if you have one, you should know what to do. My videos teach you this. Bro, this is our antibiotic. After dog fights, we use antibiotics to prevent wounds from swelling or getting inflamed. Antibiotics is the best and used by veterinarians. I applied it to Hades yesterday and will continue for about a week. Though usually it's just 5 days. This tooth issue, it might take up to 10 days. Typically, 5 to 7 days is enough, but I'll decide as we go. Now let's start the antibiotic treatment for Hades. I'll show you step by step. Ready? Actually, not yet. No treatment has started. Son, why wouldn't I do it?
It ruins the dog. Why would I do that? Is Tosun not my dog?
I read the comments and laugh, you know? Man, it's like Tosun is someone else's dog. As if he wasn't my dog. Like I would ruin my own dog. Man, that's my boy.
That's my boy. Would I ruin him?
Are you crazy? He'll get even more determined. You haven't met my dogs. Nesbaba's skin is so thick, even a needle can't pierce it, man. He has thick skin, mashallah. This antibiotic treats swelling and edema. Look, right now I have a little swelling right here around my ears. Do you understand? I gave antibiotics yesterday, but this still happened. Antibiotics take 24 to 48 hours to work, so it doesn't work immediately after you give it. That's why. Now look, brother. Other than that, look at Hades Baba. We have a painkiller called Devolgin. It's for relieving the pain in your body. Okay? We inject this, and actually, the dose is a bit high, and our syringes are small, so we'll inject a bit more of this. For 10 kilos, we inject 1.5. We drew 2.5. Wait, let me get over here, son. Wait, come here. Come on, don't lie down. Come here, come on. He has pain in his ear. It's making him bite his ear. 1 minute, son, hold on. Calm down.
Let's give him another dose of painkiller.
Let's give him another dose of the painkiller. Okay. This is to help relieve the soreness in his body. Right now, his only pain is from his tooth, guys. His pain is because of his tooth, not from anything else. At this age,
Let me do it, Pasha. Subscribe. Subscribe. All right, my lion, my offer to my son.
my handsome son, Knight's Fury, mashallah. Pasha, may I be sacrificed for your God. We've given you your injections, my son. All right? Now what's next? There's already a wound on one of your ears, and there's nothing else wrong. All right, guys. Now it's time for the cream. We'll apply healing creams to your wounds. Got it? There's some on the ear area. That's all. Come here now. Our furacin ointment is an antibiotic wound healing creams, okay? I already told him about his new earphone too. I did these after the wedding video. Right, got it? I did it after the video.
Why shouldn't I do it? I mean, why shouldn't I do it?
We'll make it great. Natasha, stay away from Hades.
Stay away from Hades. Let's make it really good now. Okay?
Okay, our cream is ready. Natasa, come here. Go ahead, my girl. You're getting too close. It's starting. AIDS treatment is done too. That's all we're going to do, guys. Daily. I give antibiotics, painkillers. And now, since Hate's tooth broke off, I also give him B12 vitamins. B12 helps with cell regeneration, healing, and appetite. We'll use it. I'll give him that twice a week for now. I gave him the shot yesterday, and I'll do it again in 4 or 5 days, maybe even sooner. Now, since he has a problem with his tooth, let me show you what we'll do. It's a hard bone, hard food. We need to give him these. Look, I'm showing the treatment process to everyone. I checked. Hades is here. There's no problem right now. Just the tooth caused a little swelling. But once the antibiotics take effect, that'll go away. You see, these things aren't a big deal for dogs, but the tooth issue really bothered me. Guys, why? Because Hades already didn't have a canine tooth. The upper jaw, I'm not talking about the lower part where the force is applied, the upper part where the force is applied.
He didn't have it. Now both are gone.
That's why he can't do his old damage anymore. Do you understand? That's why. Now, the guy didn't have an upper canine tooth. The other one is gone too. What happened now? His bite force is completely gone. Do you understand? Look at Hades. This is a nice, soft, wet food. You get it? Wet food, jelly food. Since its texture is soft, let me give one to my girl Marla. Marla, take a bowl, okay? Take it so her soft teeth don't get damaged even more. You understand? Hold on. Let me get this medicine too. We'll put it on her toast as well, guys. You get it. We'll give her this. Come on. Let's go to Hades.
Hades, Baba. I'm sad it turned out this way. Her losing a tooth really upset me. Out of a million chances, it always finds me. Hades, Baba, come here. Hades, come here.
Hades. Come here, Pasha. Come here, son. Take it. Take it, Pasha. The chain wasn't enough.
Eat, let's see.
Come closer to my son, my lion. We're gonna feed him gently, like this. See, guys, until his tooth heals. No meat or chicken, just wet, soft food, and maybe chicken broth. I'll feed him this way to avoid straining his mouth. There's no problem with a D's. Just minor swelling, just edema. It will pass since the antiviral didn't work. It'll pass in a week, but we're retiring Hades Baba now. Because, as I said, the animal no longer has any mouth pressure strength left. Hades Baba will now be moved to the retirees section. I'm no longer making comparison videos with Hades, because like I said, man, if a person doesn't have 2 arms, you can't be strong. You can't fight, I mean. Since he doesn't have 2 teeth, he can't use the teeth that apply the upper jaw pressure force. So he can't show himself anymore. You know, when you look at it, physically, he's a very resilient, very strong dog. An amazing dog, even at his age. In fact, just look at it this way. Back when Hades had his teeth, for example, he fought with Tosun back then. Tosun was powerless, the teeth broke through everything. You get, back then in that video, Tosun had run away and come back, remember? Back in the day, I can't recall which ones, but since those teeth are gone, we're retiring Hades Baba. We can't put him at that risk in comparison videos anymore because he lost his defense mechanism. He currently lacks a defense mechanism and can no longer use that strength. This situation made me sad, but that's just life and aging. Luck matters too. Power without control, the mouth is strong. You grab the bone. He grabbed Apollon's leg. This time, when they bite the bone hard, they end up hurting their own teeth. That meat and stuff is temporary, like biting the side or the leg, but the tooth, that's permanent damage. So what will happen now? We're getting puppies from Hades' father. You've already told me, get puppies from Hades. Get puppies, get puppies.
I'm considering pairing Hades with Geese as a mate. That's what I'm thinking. In order for Hades to fully continue his own bloodline without mixing it, without mixing it, he needs to mate with Geese without bringing in another dog. Do you understand?
He needs to mate with Geese?
He mated with Tosun and Carlos at night. You saw the kind of offspring they produced. Tosun's crew. If we mate with Hades, I'm sure we'll have a lot of dark-skinned offspring. Look, I have Geese in mind, but let me think about Geese again, just so you know. It's either Geese or SL, one of the two, but I think it's Geese. Geese is a logical choice. That's my plan. I'm interested in your thoughts too. I'll evaluate. When it's time for Kazan, we'll pair her with Hades, since we're retiring Hades as a father now. You get it? We won't see him in the match videos or be involved in that relationship anymore, since he can't defend himself now. We need a strong male pup from Hades, because it's really a very strong dog. You know, a very solid dog. And don't underestimate Toes either, guys. Toes is not a mixed breed. Believe me, mixed breed dogs are even stronger, even more solid. I understand. To be clear, I'm not criticizing these breeds. Usually, shepherd dogs or Kangals are the ones who get spoiled. When young, some breeds become timid and spoiled after losing a fight. But these breeds don't. I understand. Let me tell you what I've seen from my experience. These ones won't do that to you. They don't get spoiled like that. They actually get even more determined. Don't put them in the same category as shepherd dogs, Kangals. I mean, what was I saying? Look, Tosun. Tosun is here, man, Tosun. Now, before letting him loose, I should have taken precautions. Look, Tosun has nothing right now. You see, Tosun, he's perfectly healthy. The reason for this is, look, guys, Tosun's fur structure is very thick. His fur is so thick that even his father can't bite through it, especially since Hades has no teeth. Understood. Tosun is fine. The video ended yesterday. I separated Hades, took both there and did their treatments. Both Hades and Tosun were running around playing. Hades was having trouble because of his tooth. As you can see, Tosun is perfectly fine. He's good. No abscess, swelling or inflammation. It happened to Hades, but here there's nothing. His tooth couldn't get through the fur, and Hades doesn't have a tooth there anyway. Like I said, one had already broken off. Did you understand? Believe me, mixed breed dogs are sturdier than purebreds. Look, they really are sturdier. I've seen this myself for years, you know. They become stronger, more durable and sturdier. Do you understand? Purebred dogs tend to get sick more often, but I don't think that's true for mixed breeds. Do you see, Tosun? Hick is defending his brother, the tiger. Don't underestimate Tosun either. Rest assured, Tosun is a very strong dog. I saw this here yesterday. He's the only dog in my life who could handle such an incident. I've never seen anyone put up with him this long. He's really a very strong animal. So don't let Tosun look like something simple in the videos. Don't let him look easy. He's really very strong. Believe me, Tosun would beat most of those dogs you trust so much. He would beat them. And I'm saying this with full confidence. He's a strong dog. Let's get him back in his cage, guys. Let's take Tosun outside and watch him. He's a tough dog, so don't underestimate him. You get some people underestimate. Don't do that. That's my advice. Tosun is not a simple dog at all. Do you understand? I've rarely seen a dog as resilient as Tosun. Maraz stands out among his siblings, but Tosun is on another level. He's a truly tough dog. Heads, Baba. We're letting Tosun out now. Let's avoid risks. He might find Hades outside. He might try to fight or something. So there's no need to take any risks, guys. Do you understand? Come here, Hades. But Hades is gonna fight again. We're retiring Hades' dad. There's nothing we can do. The animal lost its defense.
That's uncontrolled power.
Do you get it? Its bite broke its own tooth. Move on. That's my lion. So it actually damaged its own tooth. Did you get it? That's how much uncontrolled power there is. Strong mouth. I'm not joking. Seriously, you have a really strong mouth? But Tosun Baba is really like that. An unstoppable dog, man. I swear, I've never seen a dog like that. Isn't he a man? He accepted the dominance. Later, I saw him looking exhausted and down, but the next day, he was running and playing.
So there was nothing wrong at all. Now, the ones that come out later, you'll see them better.
My friend, man, you can't bite through it. His father was the same Carlos. You get it. They always used to hang out with our bear back in the day, you know.
You can't bite through their belly. Let me check. I'll dust it off. Tosun, move. Health. Tosun, dust. Look.
Did you see? He's sniffing where Hades left his scent. Tosun has nothing. Zero. But of course, yesterday Hades was the leader. He's a solid dog. He's not a useless dog. Sometimes he even outdoes the mixed breeds. What bloodlines does a mixed breed dog have? If anyone knows, write it down. If anyone let him write it down. What bloodlines does that dog carry?
First of all, he's already the son of Carlos. Look now. Tosun, come here, buddy.
These are ours, the other one's old. Hadis, my father, is already 7.5, as I said. Tosun will lead the garden. Let me explain. You'll see soon. Will be the leader, bro. Look. Don't film him. Film Hector's dad and let him work. People wrote about Hector and compared him to others. Honestly, guys, I'm undecided about that. But I probably wouldn't compare them. Because Hector also a very strong dog. Hector is still young, man. The dog is 2.5 years old now. He's full of energy too, you know? Italian stallion Cane Corso. Look at him, he's like a beast, man. When you see this, you picture Hades in his youth. When you see this, that's why I can't trust this. It's a seriously strong dog.
Look, that's my lion right there. Hector Baba.
What are they saying now? What am I saying them?
Look. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Watch Tosun's eyes. He's coming. Tosun is doing roll call now. You see this so early. Tosun, come, my pasha. Come, my boy.
Damn, you're such a sly one, but I'm so happy with you.
Come here. Tosun, stop shouting and come.
Come here. Muslim is heading your way. Look how you locked onto Tosun. Muslim, what is Tosun saying?
Look at Grandpa. Look.
Grandpa, go to the cave. Grandpa, behave yourself.
Come, Grandpa, come.
Come here, come.
Don't provoke at all. Come here, Tosun. I was gonna give you a shot, but you got one yesterday. You're fine.
Which shot should I give you now?
There's nothing wrong, bro.
There's nothing wrong.
1 minute. Is that spot on your back wet? It's not wet at all. Zero. You can't bite through this fur. There's something special about this fur, you just can't bite through it. Man, you understand. You can't bite through this. Come here, Tosun. Today, I thought I'd show you while they're being treated. So please sometimes think before you comment. Why would we harm our own dog? Why would we mess up our own dog? Has Tosun become weak? Take a look. The dog is messed up. Has he become weak? These aren't like the breeds, you know, guys. You get it? I mean, compare them to those. These dogs, a little pressure, a little beating, they can handle it. They're not the kind of dogs to lose their confidence. You understand, those breeds are very different breeds. Let me tell you that. That's usually why people keep these breeds. That's not true with these. They're even more aggressive. Do you understand? These ones get even more. My daughter, let me sit next to you. She said, wait. She said, wait, quick, stylish. Tosun Baba, you were really out of line yesterday. I swear this Tosun also said that he was really out of line yesterday, guys. I never thought they'd do something like that. They tried to attack Hades. I thought, man, maybe they'll unite or something. Nope. They acted like they were on Hades' side, but they totally set him up. They should stand by the guy. Well, since he's not always loose in the garden right now, but usually is, Tosun has made himself the alpha dog. Do you understand? Since he's always loose, he basically says, I'm the leader. Other dogs listen to him, but that's not why they defend him. They don't defend Hades, but if he were loose, he'd already be the yard's alpha. Since he's not loose, since he only gets out of his cage sometimes, they don't listen to him. They don't take him seriously. I mean, that's why, but I trusted them, especially Tosun. I expected them to team up, but he didn't. He really surprised me. Let me show you the fight. Keep him out of it. Tosun, come here. Let's give you an injection. Come here, Patch. Tosun, come here. In a year or two, this dog will be tough. Dogs develop until they're 3. Look, once this dog is over 3 years old, it's going to be a really tough dog. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've never seen a dog as resilient as this one. It's incredibly resilient. Extremely resilient. It's a tough dog. It's really bad. Don't forget, I'm saying it again, the dog is tougher. Its bloodline is really strong. I mean, the one it's fighting with, like I said, is its grandfather, guys. Hades is their grandfather and Keith's father. You get it? The original grandfather. The bloodline is from Hades. Don't misunderstand us. We never want dogs to fight. I'm not that person. If I wanted to fight, I'd do it myself. I don't play word games like that. The goal is to test and build their self-confidence. If you're unsure how, don't do it. Here's a warning in this video. I've done this job for years. I know how to restrain the dog, how to manage it, what it's going to do, how it's going to behave, how I can rescue it from there without harm, and how to treat it. Look, I especially promise my younger brothers and sisters, never ever try to provoke your own dogs like this. Don't make them compete with each other. Don't make them fight. It's a big sin. Don't do it. Be careful. You become a master, gain experience, and learn, by trying things separately, observing, and staying in control. You can solve the situation safely, just never act without understanding first, okay? When I give an example, it may seem easy to you. Like I said, if the person who left that comment came here when they were fighting, I swear they'd faint from fear, wondering how to break them up. He doesn't know the dog right now. He says that because he doesn't know. When they were fighting, I grabbed his collar and pulled him away. Do you know what he did? He releases the dog and bites you, as the owner. I've seen this before, including with Tosun's father. He ignores the dog and bites you. My sister has bitten my arm many times. You didn't know the dog before, but now you see its behavior. Neither I should get hurt there, nor should the dogs get seriously injured. I mean, I know very well how to solve that. We're the pros here, so tell us how to proceed, and we'll act accordingly. There's no issue for anyone. I saw the video yesterday. Tosun looked terrible. How is he now? No, not now. I already know what's what anyway. Hope they wouldn't be badly hurt. But seeing Hades lose his tooth really upset me. I haven't slept at all since last night. I went to bed at 4 a.m. I got up at 5:30 in the morning, I swear. Look,
An hour and a half.
I practiced for 90 minutes. I've been thinking about Hades since last night. I asked the animal about its tooth and wondered why this happened. I keep asking myself why these things always happen to me. I'm talking about other people's dogs. Why don't these things happen to them? It always happens to me. I've never seen a man's dog lose a tooth in a fight before. This is the second time it's happened with Hades. Whatever it is, it always happens to me, I swear. I just don't get it. As I mentioned, we're retiring Hades and hope to get some puppies from him. Let Tosun come now. I'll give him his shot soon. He's fine. I'm just keeping you updated. What should you do if there's a fight? How should you behave? How should you treat it? I wanted to show you these things as well. His kids are doing fine. Hades Baba will recover completely in a week. As I said, his only problem is that he's having pain from his tooth. It will heal too, God willing. Love you all. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Take good care of yourselves. Goodbye. Stay well, my friends.